So a firewall is a stateful network security appliance while enforcing administrative compliance outbound packet traffic across all-aware inspection across layers 3 packet filtering 7 of packet assignment.
Is what I would say if I didn't actually want you to understand what a firewall is. Why is every explanation online written like it's trying to prepare you for a networking certification exam? So let's forget all of that. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what a firewall is without needing a dictionary. Let's say you go to the best club in town. The music's great, people are dancing, everything's going perfectly. But then, literally anyone can walk in. A criminal, a pickpocketer, and somehow a guy trying to sell his course? You need someone at the door. So you hire a bouncer. The bouncer has one job: decide who gets in and who doesn't. Friend, come on in. VIP, right this way. HTTPS on port 443? Absolutely not. Congratulations. You now understand the basic job of a firewall. Except instead of protecting a nightclub, it's protecting your computer. Your computer is connected to the internet, and the internet is basically billions of devices constantly trying to communicate with one another.
Hello there.
Most of them are completely harmless. Some aren't. So instead of people walking up to a club, it's information trying to reach your computer. So how does the firewall know who to trust? It checks their ID. No, literally. Every request arriving at your computer comes with information, kind of like a digital ID badge. It tells the firewall things like where it came from, where it's trying to go, which door it's trying to use, and what kind of conversation it's having. The firewall checks that information against its rulebook and makes a decision. Yep, or absolutely not. It does this thousands, even millions of times every second. The funny thing is, if your firewall is doing its job, you'll almost never notice it. That's like complaining that your smoke detector hasn't gone off today. That's usually a good thing. That means everything's working. Every day, your firewall quietly blocks suspicious traffic in the background while you watch YouTube, play games, or spend 4 hours convincing yourself you're only going to watch one more episode. A lot of people think, isn't that what antivirus does? Not exactly. The firewall is the bouncer. It decides who gets through the door. The antivirus is the security guard inside. If someone sneaks past the bouncer, the antivirus has to chase them around the building. Both are important, but they both have different jobs. So, what is a firewall? It's simply the security guard between your computer and the internet. It checks the digital ID of everything trying to communicate with your computer, compares it against a list of rules, and decides what gets through. Without it, your computer would basically be that nightclub with no one at the door. And trust me, you want to make sure your club is invite only. And that's exactly what this channel is about, taking complicated tech topics, cutting through the jargon, and explaining them so they actually make sense. So whether you've been using computers for 20 years or you just Googled what is a firewall 5 minutes ago, welcome to Firewall. If there's another piece of technology you've always wanted someone to explain in layman's terms, let me know in the comments below. Now that's high tech.